It's a slender slice of land, butted between a tall fence on one side and the curb on the other. But it's what's in between that's cause for concern for Wilbert Gilchrist.
Last year, a snake came out of this area here and came up into my house.
Gilchrist says he called the city last year to do something, and he called again this year because of how overgrown it has become.
It's a real big pain. I mean, neighbors complaining about it.
So bad at one end, his neighbor couldn't see to back out of her driveway.
And it was way like out here, and she couldn't see because of a blind spot when she backing out her yard.
So Wilbert cut the limbs so she could see. Then he decided to tackle the area directly in front of his house.
I didn't know what else to do.
Even though health-wise he shouldn't.
Technically, no, my nurse, she stays on me.
But standing next to a 6-foot-tall weed,
I think it's ridiculous. I think the city should do something about it, really.
Monday morning, I called the city about the problem, and after they made some phone calls, the city said the property didn't belong to them.
What's on the other side of the fence?
It's the bus barn.
This strip of land, the city says, is actually owned and should be maintained by Petersburg Public Schools. The city, though, decided to step in, and within an hour had Petersburg City Public Works cleaning the property using a mower and a limb saw. But Mr. Gilchrist isn't the only neighbor on Cameron Street that has concerns about the school's property.
My biggest fear is the snakes because it's so much brush over there. And on the other side, if you go on their side and look at it, it looks like a forest on the other side.
Letitia Battle says over the last 2 years, she's asked several times at the bus garage for the brush growing onto her property to be cut.
They told me they'll get around to it.
But she says nothing has been done.
I cut my grass every week and everything looks nice besides that.
Public Works says it may take 2 days to complete the job, but they plan to have the area on the fence line thinned out and cleaned up. I did reach out to the school system about the property, but have not heard back. The city of Petersburg is encouraging citizens who see areas of the city that are overgrown with grass above 12 inches to call the Tall Grass Hotline at 324-5748. In Petersburg, Wayne Covil, CBS 6 News.